Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Humankind. So at turn 154 here, we're a little over halfway through if it goes all the way to turn 300, which I think is the end date for the end turn for the normal speed. I never play at normal speed, but I think it's 300. And so we're a little over halfway through here. We're going to go ahead and just get our turn ended. Remember, this is going to be a shorter episode. We'll try and make as much progress as possible. At the very least, we'll be declaring war.
Now we have encountered the Maya. Those javelins are.
And it looks like we encountered a civilization we did not previously know about, the Mayans. So go and take a look at that here in a second. We'll look at it now, actually. And immediately upon meeting us, they want to trade, and I see no reason not to trade with them. As far as like where they're at in the game here, they're in 5th place, so they're right behind us. But we were looking for another trade partner, and she's contacting us, so we don't have to worry about, you know, somebody demanding money from us so we can trade, which we probably have more resources than they do. So yeah, we're going to do the trade luxuries, and she's got a bunch of goodies here. And so we're going to want to try and get some of those. But before we do, there's one thing I wanted to make use of that we haven't done yet, the cultural blitz. So you can go and read that there. But essentially we're going to spend 120 gold here. Should grant us some influence, and it just converts these back into our influence, which you can see that we're at 47% compared to the 53% that these guys are, which I forgot which empire they are. The English? I think they're the English. And so that would be the best place to use that, I think. Yeah, that's clearly the area where we have the least control. So we'll do it here. And we'll go ahead and get all this taken care of, and then we'll be setting up our armies here for that conflict. So we have 2 cities that are done constructing. We got that charcoal kiln. No, we already had that. They finished constructing the Faith District there, the Holy Site. So we got the Holy Site constructed, which we put it. I don't even remember where we put that Holy Site. We put it somewhere in our empire. Was it over here somewhere? I don't really recall where I had built that. Oh, over here. We built it right there. So that's going to increase that stability up and give us more faith. Let's go ahead and start on the wonder next, because we might be able to get another wonder if we get this done in time. It's hard to say. I don't know if we want to get any of those wonders. Now, where to put it? I always like putting all these wonders up here on the top. It's just fun having them all up here. So I think we will, which right now we have several. I think Statue of Zeus is up here. Is that the only one we built up here? I thought we had another one. You know what? That might be the only wonder that we built up here. In fact, it could be the only wonder we got. I don't know. Let me just double check on that. There's the statue. It's the only wonder we have. Okay, I thought we had one more. But we did not. So yeah, we're going to get this one built up here as well. But let's just see where we want it. Like, where's the best location? They're all facing down towards the player. So in situations like this, you can't really have them, you know, facing north. It'd be really cool if you could flip them, like rotate the direction they faced, but that's not really an option. But if you put it here, then it's facing the city, and I guess that's kind of cool. So yeah, I could put it right there. Though I was trying to build maker's quarters all around here, because this district gets a bonus for having the maker quarters there, and we haven't built any yet, and so we ought to. So I think it should probably be like maybe right here actually. I was kind of hesitant to build that one there before, but this it's a little bit better situation as far as how it's placed here. Yeah, I think we might end up building it there, guys. Yeah, we're gonna build it right here. And just keep all of our wonders up here on the top plateau. It's gonna be 31 turns. It's gonna take a long time, so we're probably gonna have another city help them, because again, otherwise that's gonna take far too long. Let's go ahead and get all these units moving here. They're already set up to move. And again, she's come back into our territory, so we gotta attack her to get her out. Man, she's just swamping us here. What I want to go ahead and do is change out these units if we're gonna do that at all. Like if we're gonna give them one ranged unit, which I think is what we're gonna do, and then have this guy here join that army. And so we'll have 2 Varangian Guard here, 2 hoplites, 1 horseman, and then just 1 of our range units. And again, we're going to keep these guys as is. They're just kind of more useful than the crossbowmen, just because the crossbowmen, you got to get them all close. Now, I want to say the crossbowmen still get the penalty from being ranged. Yeah. So when defending against close combat units, they only use, you know, they get a penalty to their combat strength, so they don't use their entire combat strength, just as these units do. So it just kind of sucks. You got to get them like right up close, or have like a really good situation in certain battles where they can get line of sight without having a unit in between them, and also not exposing them to attack. It just kind of makes the crossbowmen just not as useful. So I think we're going to keep these, but we will go ahead and spread them out a little bit and put one into this army here. So we'll have just the one join. And then bring, I suppose one of these, this Varangian Guard will join this army, and then the Horsemen will join this army, and then basically you have pretty close to the same armies here. Yeah, I think you have exact same lineup composition here for these two armies. Okay, so let's go ahead and have one army attack these guys here. I assume they're going to retreat. There we go. It always kind of messes me up for a second. I'm like, oh, they're not going to retreat. And we'll retreat or attack these guys as well. And they're going to retreat too. They went further into our own territory, though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. All right, so let's just go ahead and skip our turn for these guys. We're still waiting for those other units. We'll declare war probably next turn. Then we're going to put these guys over here in the shallows so they can heal up. And then I just have these guys skip their turn as well. And then Constantinople has finished the construction of the Terra, the unique district. So that's going to get us some more influence. We're at 248 now. It's really going to start stepping up now that we're an influence culture. You can get an insane amount of influence playing as an influence culture. Typically, you want to do it like once, at least one time, just to kind of get that big old chunk of influence. As far as buildings construct, could do that charcoal kiln. But we're really just kind of focusing on the research here. I could do another Terra, but I don't know that we'll get one that's as good. I mean, I guess that one's not shabby. Yeah, I suppose that's not too bad of a location. So could do that one there. But you know what? Let's do research, guys. We're researching much slower than I like, and we got a good location here for building this. So let's go ahead and put it right there. That's going to give us 18 plus research. Not bad. We also have the influence now, I believe. I think it was 9 something was the cost. And did she just attack us again? She did. With a unit that's not strong enough to do it. Though she does have reinforcements here. Yeah, she's just like set on attacking this location, which we can keep on allowing that. And thus getting all those grievances against her and just insane amounts of money.
Transgressions anger.
So we can continue with that. But we can also add this to a city so that she can't do it anymore. Because I believe we have the cost, it's 814. Okay, I was thinking it was 9 something. So we could actually add another one to here now. And I assume that this would be our next city, like our 5th city, because it's her capital. So she probably had it for a while. I don't know if that's her original capital. I'm not entirely sure if it was this one, perhaps. I don't remember where she started. It could have been this one. Yeah, that might be it. And so it might be really built up. And so we might want to keep that as a 5th city, in which case, if you had that, you could add this one to this city. How much would it be to add that? Okay, that's 1210. That's pretty expensive. Cairo would be 1600, so yeah, that wouldn't be a good option. So rather than adding this one to Alexandria, which is what I was going to do here, because it kind of goes into this territory, it just makes sense to add that to it. Edo cannot add anything else over here, so it makes sense for Edo to add this one then. So that's what we'll do. So that'll be added here, and so now she's trespassing, and so she can't keep on attacking us here. I would just prefer to not have to keep on doing these fights, because eventually she's going to get strong enough. She's going to send enough troops to take us out here. I mean, I don't know why she keeps on doing these little lone attacks here, but she does have a reinforcement this time with her unique unit. And so there will be 2 units in this battle. But still, I mean, just not very strong. Let's not end our deployment here until we're ready to. Remember, they're going to be attacking over this way, so like the crossbowmen you probably don't want to have right here. You need a unit that can handle this guy, which he is anti-cav, so that's not going to be a cav unit. And then this unit here is a pikeman. Okay, so we got an interesting situation here, where the cav is pretty much useless against both these guys. Not useless, but it's not going to do as much damage. So you probably want to keep them further back, I suppose. Yeah, I guess you're going to want to keep them further back on both of these. Which one does more damage? If the cav was to fight anybody, we would want him to fight him. And he's considered a cav unit, so okay, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to have the crossbowmen combine with the Varangian guard here. And I mean, I guess if he wants to come down this way, we'll let him. I assume he'll come over here and attack the crossbowmen, though. But at least he won't be able to get the high ground when he does it. And then what we'll want to do is have the hoplites over here supporting each other. And then the cav unit, I mean, there's really no way. I don't think he should be able to get past here with this unit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, he could move this way. Unless we put a unit there. Alright, so yeah, there's really no way to go about doing this then. No matter what, he's going to be able to attack here. Unless I move, I put the crossbowmen in the line of fire here. Alright, so we're going to have to do this differently. This unit will have to go here. To stop them from attacking these cav units. That's what we're really trying to do here, guys. I assume this unit will come over here and attack the crossbowmen in this situation, which is fine. I don't know what else they would end up doing. Now, you can see that this is contested here. Alright, so this unit ended up coming over here. Okay, that's interesting. I was hoping that we could fight them this way. But instead it wants to go against the cav unit, where it killed that cav unit on one hit. Wow. Alright, so we lost a unit. I'm a little bit surprised with that. That did not go down the way I was expecting. That's just how good that unit is against the cav. Also, you can see the high ground bonus gave it a bonus as well. I wasn't expecting it to do that. That was smart. It was wise. Is this another unit? Oh, okay, this is these guys. I was about to say, they almost had another unit to support. So basically, we need to get this cav unit like as far away as possible. Because, I mean, and really it could just come back around this way. And yeah, we're going to go and attack up here. I feel like this is paramount to get this unit here destroyed. And which one do we want to attack? We'll shoot at this one here. I could run downhill and destroy that guy, or do a pretty good job at destroying him. But we have these guys to do that. And we're even going to attack uphill here just because I feel like it's important. We could have brought this unit closer, but I don't want them coming around here and killing that cav, so we have to keep that unit there. But if we had brought them closer, then the hoplite would have done better in combat. Yeah, we're going to go and run downhill and get this unit destroyed. He's just too dangerous with his mobility. And then that will allow this unit to go ahead and move up. So yeah, we'll move up here, and they'll likely attack the crossbow unit again, but he won't die. And so he'll be able to fire back on him, weaken him a little bit, and then we'll attack with, probably this guy here. Let's continue getting the Varangian guard some experience, get him up to the 3 stars. Just make him ever more powerful. He's already sitting at 47 combat strength right now. So we lost a unit because they were able to kill those cav units in one hit. Very impressive. So yeah, we ended up losing a unit here, but having 2 cav units here was probably not the best anyway, especially considering that our horsemen aren't great. Nothing impressive. Just kind of what we had there. So yeah, they were just like deep up in this territory, guys. Good God. Yeah, so let's have this guy go ahead and join here. Although hopefully that doesn't use all their combat strength, because then they won't be able to do the attack here. I guess it won't matter. Did both of these retreat? Just this one did. And we can attack them with this unit here. Let's go ahead and have them. Can they join yet? No, they're being stopped by that unit there. So let's go ahead and do this attack. Since we're going to war, we want to do the attack. Though I don't like this situation here. It's really not optimum. We have the 2 hill provinces, but they're mostly up on the hills. Yeah, they have all these hills here, so that's really not the best way to go. Let's do it while we can. I thought they couldn't retreat. That's the reason why I did that. they were able to retreat. Okay, I was thinking they had the retreat modifier. They do not. Alright, so never mind. It's irrelevant. All that deciding, and it was pointless. We did get our unique district built here. Excellent. More influence. Always helpful. Let's go and see what we want to get next. We could build another one of these down here. You're not really going to get much for that, though. Let's see how they're doing on stability. They're doing all right. As far as like food, though, food is not in a good position. So I think we're gonna have to get the flood irrigation now to get the food on the river. That'll not help that much over here. You're only getting 2+ food here and then 2+ food there. I don't even think you're getting a yield there right now. And there's no rivers down here. I think that's the reason why I hadn't built this yet. You get some food there, I suppose. So yeah, we're not getting a ton of food, unfortunately. We do get the charcoal kiln. Let's go ahead and help with the cathedral, I think. Yeah, let's try and get this cathedral done. That, you know, will reduce it by quite a bit. It's now only going to take 18 turns to get it constructed. How are they doing on food? Well, let's just take a look at that real quick. I'm sure they're okay. Yeah, they're fine on food. Just want to make sure that we're still growing. So yeah, we have an event here. An expedition for the state. A well-connected foreign sailor has approached your court, seeking funds to mount a naval expedition. He seems a driven, ambitious man, stung by the expedition's rejection by his own country. By sailing from the grand maritime city of Cairo, he believes he can discover a new, more efficient route to distant lands by sea. What do you say? So this is the Christopher Columbus event, essentially. And, you know, Christopher Columbus was rejected by several countries that he had went to. But his home country was Genoa, home city, I suppose. Genoa in Italy, northern Italy. And it was finally the, you know, Spanish monarchs, although they were two separate countries at the time. And it was a marriage between them, the countries of Castile under Isabella and then Ferdinand's Aragon. And so those two countries eventually would form the country of Spain. And they were the ones who finally financed Christopher Columbus, as we all know. And he was successful in discovering the Americas, even if that wasn't his intent. He was trying to find a new route to India. So that's what this event is about. And that's exactly what it does. We have the New World continent in our game. We had that turned on. And so if we fund this, then he would, that's the good chance of consequences, he would find the New World continent so that we could start settling there. It would be 500 gold, so it's not cheap. That's the only way to get the good outcome, though. Instead, you could say oversee. Oh, also this would move us towards world, but would not result in us losing any bonuses. Oversee moves us closer into homeland, costs 150 gold, and then we get new army reinforcement next to Cairo. I want to say that this might be a ship. I don't think I've ever picked this option, though, but I think it's a ship. Yeah, maybe a ship that'll allow you to go explore yourself. Or you can decline, and then you'll get swift and you move faster for 10 turns. I think we're going to spend the money, guys. Let's find out where this new world is. We will fund Columbus. Now, I believe that event can fire for everybody. So, you know, everybody can get that event. I don't think it's just like one country, because I believe I've gotten that event every single time I've had the new world on. So yeah, I assume that's the way it works. Yeah, we just having trouble with these guys. I want to declare war, and we got to wrap these guys up first. Can't have them behind us. That's the problem with those cab units. We'll go over this way. I suppose we'll just go right here for now. See if this connects to anything. I don't know if there's anything down here. Probably not. That is a lot of area here. So there could be an island. We could see like where they're at, I suppose. But yeah, we are a little bit limited on our exploration since we do have to kind of stick to coastal waters a bit. So yeah, I just want to get these guys destroyed. They now have the retreating for sure. I just checked. They can't retreat from us. And so we're going to try and do this attack here. Again, though, they're going to have better terrain. Attacking this way would give us the better terrain, though. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's really nice. So we'll do that attack. That will bring in this army as well. And likely any army that they have sitting around here, I assume. And they can't retreat, so that's the key. So let's just take a look and see if they got reinforcements. They do not. Damn it! I was hoping to get those other armies involved here, but that's not gonna happen. But we do have our own reinforcements. Not that we'll likely need them, but we'll probably use them anyways. Let's go and do a manual battle here and get these guys set up. So we got to get this ranged unit over here. Yeah, we want him up there since they don't have their allies here. Which again, I'm not entirely sure why They must have been right here or something. Not entirely sure why they didn't get pulled into this conflict. And isn't there a unit over here too? Yeah, strange. Strange that they don't have any reinforcements. Yeah, they really should. So let's go and get all these units set up. So this is not a cliff, so we'll be able to attack downhill here. We want to make sure that we're strong there and not having any units here. That'd be foolish. What units are they? They're just warriors. Okay, so pretty easy. Anybody can essentially defeat them, but let's make sure we don't have our units down here where they can attack downhill and instead put all of our units over this way. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, so the Varangian guards up here. I feel like putting hoplites up there since they're a little bit weaker would be wise. So let's put the hoplites up there and then put one. Alright, so we got this guy here and then we got this guy here, so that works. The Varangian guard will be here and then horses. I guess it doesn't really matter where we put these ones. Put them right there, I suppose. Alright, so let's go and enter deployment. Again, I don't know if we'll bring our allies in. We'll see how we do on the first attack. I don't think it'll be necessary to use up their points, their movement points. I think we should win this fairly easily. As far as who we want to shoot at, can't hit them, so we'll shoot at this guy. Since there's only one area to attack from where you're not getting the high ground penalty. So down here, this would just be the hoplites attacking. They should do fairly well. Got another experience point here too. Excellent. These guys are already filled up on their experience points, so they don't get any more. And then this guy should be able to wipe them out. Again, the Varangian guards are fantastic. And then what we want to do is make sure that we get a unit moving over here so they can't get the high ground. In fact, having another unit come this way would be wise too. Stop them from getting high ground, so we'll be able to attack downhill. And we can do another attack this turn. Or this round. And yeah, we will not bring our allies in because it's just unnecessary. As I assume they're going to attack uphill, although, again, we're on this new patch. Oh, they do have an ally coming in. What the hell, man? This is weird, man. Like, they're not... These are clearly allied units. And yet they're coming up behind us, and it said that they were not in the battle. Maybe it's because we couldn't see them. Maybe that's what it is. Like, just not being able to see them was enough. That's unfortunate because we might end up losing this horseman unit now because he's just getting ganged up on. I don't know. He did pretty good against that guy, but he's going to get attacked again, so hard to say. We're definitely going to have to retreat him if he lives. Yeah, he just barely lived. Wow. All right, so we got to get him out of there. Yeah, he's in a rough position, so let's just go ahead and retreat as far back as we can. Let's get the hell out of here. But he did do a good job, doing a lot of damage to them. Considerable damage to them. Let's just go and shoot at that unit there. And then what we're going to want to do is have the Varangian Guard focus on destroying these units. How many units do they have? They have 4. Well, we have 4 units, so everyone needs to do an attack, and they need to win on those attacks and completely wipe out the units. Okay, so what we'll want to do is let's have this guy come downhill and attack that guy. He has the best chance of defeating him. And then we'll have him attack this unit. And then he will come over here and attack this unit. And then he'll take out that guy. And I believe that's all their units. Who knows? Again, not telling us about the reinforcements. I'm not entirely sure what the deal with that is. I want to say, you know, if I had to guess, it's because we couldn't see them. And so we didn't know they had reinforcements. And then that's like kind of shows you how key proper reconnaissance is in the game. But because we didn't use this army, this now leaves this army to invade. So we will be declaring war. If we have the movement points, we do not. Alright, these guys have already moved, apparently. Did just being reinforcements cause them to lose the points, in which case we should have had them involved. But I guess they're fully healed, so you don't have to worry about that. These guys are going to have to heal up a turn. So yeah, we have to wait one more turn, essentially. Which is kind of a bummer. I don't want to push into our territory, but at least we did wipe out all those troops that were behind us. So we did get that taken care of, so that's good. Let's just heal these guys. Although, I suppose you can put them up onto the front. let's get pushing into her territory. I suppose we need to declare war first, don't we?
You expect greetings? Blades.
And so as far as the demands here, quite a bit of demands, but these are all from a while ago, so you're just not getting as much money. Yeah, just not getting as much money. She has a lot more demands on us. But yeah, let's go ahead and declare war. She doesn't have any allies or anything, I don't think. Yeah, she doesn't have any allies. Nobody likes her. So let's go and declare war on her. And because of our war declaration, we'll be losing points, so we really gotta... Well, she is not, so we really gotta make sure that we're getting victories and not dallying around and just getting this war going. She lost a big chunk of her army there, I assume. That should hit her kind of hard. She doesn't have a very big city here because of all those units that she's building. We'll move this guy over to the front. He'll right up on the front. We probably don't need 2 armies though, honestly. Alright, so let's get him into this territory here. We'll just see what's over this way. Looks like that's all his movement points. These early units do not have very many movement points. Got the flood irrigation. That saved us from losing population here now that we have grown a bit. But yeah, just not good on the food front. I was going to help build, and you know, I think we will. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this constructed, guys. That'll turn it into 13 turns. It didn't help much. Alexandria doesn't have a whole lot of production, apparently. So we got the event for the expedition for the state too. Many months later, the bold sailor returns to your court. His beard is thick and gnarled, his skin weather-beaten, and his eyes sunken. He recounts a tale of wild seas, an ocean of bewildering emptiness, and near starvation and mutiny on his fleet. But at the end he gives a wry smile, and then our eyes fell upon the sweetest sight, dry land. As that reveals the location of the New World. I think it's somewhere around here. Like there, maybe there. Yeah, I assume that's where the New World is, so we're not that far away if that's the case. I'm not seeing anything else over here. I'm guessing these unknown civilizations live around that area. Okay. So we're not far away from the New World, which means, you know, no civilization settled there, but, you know, or started there, I should say, but they might have settled there since. So after we finish conquering them, well, we could go in and attack her. That would be an option. And I guess you can do 2 things at once. So maybe we'll attack her. But another thing we might want to do is start moving towards the New World. Alright, so let's go to end our turn. I don't know how far we'll get in this episode, because remember, it is going to be a shorter one. And are we just doing the siege immediately? No, it looks like we have a small army here. She is so weak. She's chopping down trees right now. Okay, so we're going to want to do this battle here, which they'll retreat. Which all just kind of helps us to defeating them, getting their war support down. And that's all of our movement points. Okay, so these guys, we're going to let them heal up. And this unit here, just kind of move up along this coastal territory and just kind of see what's here, since we don't even know. Alright, so that's the end of the turn, but before we end it, let's see how much it would cost to add. I don't know what they have here. It's really hard to make a decision on what we want to do. Like, we want to attach this one to Alexandria. I might just wait, honestly. There are 2 here. That'd be 13, 18 to add that one. Could always start another city here. I guess we got to find out what we're doing here. Because, yeah, I don't really know what to do with this territory until we know. So we could always just save it. It is beneficial to save it. Plus, if we wanted to get another wonder once we finish constructing the cathedral, we would have the influence for doing that. So that'd be an option as well. We were setting up trade routes. Let's go ahead and do that. Get more trade routes set up with them. Or just get any. We haven't set any up with them yet. So we have Mercury, which is more science. Silver we already know is science. That's only on the research quarters though. I think we're gonna go ahead and do the Mercury, guys. I don't know how much it's gonna cost us. 693. Okay, that's probably all we're gonna be able to get then. So yeah, we have Mercury now, giving us further benefits, and most importantly, we're starting up trade with another civilization, so we're not relying on one civilization again as we were before. And stability is incredibly low in Constantinople, unfortunately. I know we just built a ton of districts, so it looks like I wasn't paying attention to stability, clearly. And maybe we lost some trade routes. That might have happened as well. But let's go ahead and get something researched, and then we'll take a look at what's going on in Constantinople. So how long is it going to take to get the gunpowder now? 10 turns. Okay. Could instead get something here. Yeah, I guess we'll go for it. Why not? We'll get it knocked out, guys. Alright, so let's move up on top of this hill here. I'm not seeing anybody else over here. I assume we'll probably just do the siege. Is this the location we want to attack from? Let's just take a look. What's the best one? I mean, I suppose attacking that location would be best. That's the way it seems. So yeah, we're going to attack here.
Get ready. Attack.
And did they attack out? Yeah, they attacked out at us. Okay, so we'll do a manual battle here. And that means we don't have to attack them, and thus I kind of want to... Yeah, I guess you have to stay here if you want to be on the high ground. I was going to say, I kind of want to like retreat back. Maybe we still will do that, force them to attack us, because, I mean, I guess they got to take that flag right there, though, so... Because what I'm thinking here is that when they attack from the walls, they're going to be much stronger. And I don't know if they'll hit those reinforcements. You assume they would be in this area, so I think there'll be more troops coming. And yeah, I don't really want to be up on the... If we got to force them to attack us, that'd be a better way to do it. And there's only one hill here. They can't attack down from it. But you put like the Varangian Guard there, and then you're in a really good position. It's very difficult for them to win here, even when they have the hill bonus. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's make them come out and attack us.
Keep together.
I think that's honestly the best way to do this. Well, we'll have to move some units back. We'll have to have the Varangian Guard here for right now. Clearly. Yeah. So I'm going to move him over here. And yeah, I guess he'll stay there. I suppose that makes sense. Alright, so this looks good. And we'll eventually retreat back here, because I don't want to fight them up on the walls since we're the ones defending, and they get those huge bonuses. What I'm not sure, though, is if it's a bigger bonus on the wall or a bigger bonus of hill. I think it's a bigger bonus on the wall. So in that case, we want to move over to here and let them attack us that way. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. So let's go to enter deployment, force them to come out if they want to attack us. And yeah, we are losing trade routes here, guys. Having them blocked. And so I think that's the reason for the stability problems in Constantinople. And so yeah, they're just attacking and dying here. Those Varangian Guards are just ridiculous. So yeah, they'll focus on one unit, which is wise. But it doesn't matter, they're going to lose this city. Yeah, they sent all the units in here. They could even kill this Varangian Guard unit, because they're focusing so much on them. And you know what, I really feel like the patch has made the battle AI way better. You notice how they're focusing on one unit now. We also got that military star, excellent. That should have stepped us up, yeah, almost. Well, I say almost, we're about 500 away from taking third place. We're pretty behind the top 3, really behind the top 2. But we are definitely moving away from everybody behind us, though, so that's good. At least we'll be in 4. And that also gives a huge bonus here. Is that all she has? It seems like there's something over here. Okay, so that's not all of her units. Or all of her cities, excuse me. And that's the unit that had retreated, and it wasn't in the battle. Alright, so let's go ahead and... well, I guess we can't move that unit. Let's just move these guys. We'll see what's over here. And I suppose we'll go up this way. Although I'm really tempted to like move into her territory now, because we can. And we can see what's all over here. You know what? It would make sense to start moving over that way. Interestingly, we don't know them yet. Okay, yeah, it says they're unknown. Blades of the Empire. As your horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now with military power spread over several regiments, it is time to decide the nature of the soldiers who compose your armies. So it's a new civic. And we should be able to get them because the civics are a little bit cheaper for us. So this is army composition. And we could choose either conscripts or professional soldiers. So conscripts would move us closer towards authority. Okay, so that would result in us losing stability and getting this bonus instead. And we get a 30% reduction on unit cost to build them. Or you can go with professional soldiers, in which case this would move us closer towards liberty, and will give us a 1+ combat strength on unit. So basically quality versus quantity, essentially, because you're getting better units or cheaper units. And we will go with quality. So yeah, we're going to enact that.
Seem logical,
spend the influence.
People shouldn't have to do a job.
And so now all of our units are going to have 1+ combat strength and just perform better overall. Alright, so I think that's the end of the turn here. I did want to take a look and see what's going on with our trade.
May have my ear.
I'm not seeing anything that we lost. I assume we might have lost some. It might have just been blocked, though, if that's what it said. And then we also trade with these guys here.
You are here because...
I'm going to see if we can't get another route set up. And I'm really wanting to go for more silver here. It looks like we don't have the money for this. We're kind of broke. So we might not be able to buy anything. Looks like we can get sage for really cheap. That's more food. How about the marble? It's a little bit more expensive. The dye, that's industry. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and get one of these dyes. It's really cheap. Yeah, we'll just do this one, I suppose. So we'll buy that with our money. And see if that helps Constantinople, since we do have kind of low stability. I'm hoping it's not real low. Let's just see where we're at. And we're still building a research quarter, so it's going to drop even higher. Yeah, look at that, man. Oh, we're not doing good here. Yeah, we're about to have a rebellion here, and we have no armies in the area. Oh, that's awesome. And this would only tick the stability down even further. So we're probably going to want to avoid building that, and probably want to get ourselves a unit here. I think it'd be wise to get a unit. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get a crossbowman building. Yeah, let's do a crossbowman, and we're going to put it in front of the research quarter. Just in case we have a rebellion here. Yeah, just not a good position overall. So we still got one more turn that we can do. We can do one more turn, guys, and then I do have to end it here. And we're already close to victory. Apparently. Doing very well against them. Let's see what's all happened here. They're at war support 0 now, actually. Oh, I didn't know she was at war with them up there. So yeah, she's already at 0 war support, meaning that we have to force the end of the treaty here. I have no choice. And I'm not entirely sure what all she has. At the very least, we want to take this city. I think there's something else down here. Maybe not, though. That might be why we defeated her so quickly, if that was her only city. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like that might be the case here. Let's just see if there's anything else that she can give us. Could make her into a vassal. We don't want to do that. We're going to get all that money. Yeah, there's really no other options just to get the stuff she has here. And I suppose you could try and make her into a vassal. I prefer to wipe her out, but I think she doesn't have any more land. Because we can't ask for anything else. So I think it would just be like her units would be like our vassals. And so I suppose she could go out and settle more. I suppose that's always an option. Or we could get the 1340 for the reparations. Yeah, why not? We'll make her into one of our vassals. So looks like we don't have enough war support to support that. Never mind. Oh, we only had 67 left. Okay, I didn't see that. I was thinking we had 233 left. We don't have 233. So can't do that option. And so she will still exist. But if she doesn't have any cities, then it'd just be her units out there. But she can always, get new cities. That'd always be an option for her. So let's go and force her surrender.
Why are you so unhappy accepting?
And now she is... that was a very, very quick war, by the way. Went smoothly for us. But now she still has units in our territory here. This is our new city. So now we're back to losing 10 influence for being over the cap. Let's just take a look and see if we want to keep this city or if we would rather build another one. I mean, she has a lot of the infrastructure here. It would make sense to save the influence and just keep this city. Yeah, we'll just keep it. Also, she's got like a ton of districts here. Look at all these districts. Okay, so it's a very productive city here early on. For us, I mean. Obviously not early on. So we'll just put this into food and let it grow since it's only got 3 populations. Pretty small right now. So yeah, we did finish up the construction of the crossbowmen. Excellent. Let's see. Saying that it's not gonna finish the construction here. Why is it not able to finish it? Oh, because of the stability. Yeah, the stability's too damn low. So we have to get something in front of that. So we don't have any buildings to do that, and therefore we're gonna have to get like a commons quarter or a garrison. I don't know if there's any common quarters that would grant a lot. Looks like here you get 15 right there. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I suppose that would be the best location. So yeah, we'll get a commons quarter right there. I'll just see if there's any other 15 locations here that doesn't destroy a district. Yeah, it looks like you're not going to get better than that. So let's put it right here on top of the hill. And that'll get us 15 stability, kind of help out Constantinople, because they're having problems. Though we'll likely fix that anyways from trade, I assume. Yeah, I think we'll probably fix it from trading. So I say let's go chase her down. She's in our lands. She has no right to be here, so let's attack her. I don't know if these guys were... Yeah, they're retreating, so we'll get to destroy them. Oh, whoa. Doesn't matter, because she retreated. I thought she had already retreated. These things have been lying to us, man. It says that they're in retreat, but they're clearly not, because they retreat again. They shouldn't be able to. So we can go into his territory, or her territory, whoever this is. I think it's a him, though, because we haven't met him yet. And I believe we need to like locate like a city or a district or something to find out who they are. So this will allow us to explore their territory. Of course, when we do meet them, we'll be considered trespassing. Start losing health, and he'll get irritated. He'll have a grievance against us. So we'll just set this guy up to the station here to defend the location. I wanted the unit here anyways, since it's so far away from the rest of our units. And now we have the city of Assur. And how are they doing on stability? They're all right. They're doing okay in food as well, since they, you know, got to regrow this population here. And I think what we're going to do is have them get influence. Yeah, let's do the influence building first. I think that'd be a good way to start this out. Let's get a theater. 4 influence is not really a lot, but it all kind of helps. And so we can't even see all the territory we just gained. Yeah, we can't even see it all. We'll have to go explore it with this unit here. And unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of today's episode, guys. We do have all this money that I'd like to spend. I suppose we can do that real quick by mostly getting trade, I think. So we're going to go ahead and trade with her. She has a lot of goodies for us to get. What are we wanting? More industry would be helpful, I suppose, with the dye. You want to get that. Could also use more marble, because we do often get the workers. And that's probably what a lot of our money is going to go to here, guys, is to get the resources. This would really help with stability. And of course, it's going to get us, you know, the science and industry and all that kind of good stuff as well. These are all kind of more expensive here for the silver. We'll go for the cheapest one. And then what I would like to do is contact these guys, because we're not trading with them yet. How are they doing in the fame? Okay, so they're a little bit more lower. And just contact them and see if they want to open up trade luxuries. And they agreed. So now we can start trading with them for all their beautiful goodies over here. Yeah, we can get some science here. How much is this going to cost? 246, nice and cheap. That's how I like it. I got some gold here. Yeah, this is always nice to have. It's expensive though. Good God. Yeah, it's really expensive. I don't know how long it would take to pay for itself. Likely a long time though. This only benefits you on the maker's quarters. That's only the research locations. I guess we can do more sage, really help grow our cities. The dye, of course, with that industry. Yeah, that's great. And these are cheap too. Yeah, nice. All right, so we'll go ahead and trade for all these. And really just kind of pumping money into his economy, aren't we? Into everybody's economy, I suppose. All this money that we just got, but this is going to be really beneficial for us in the long run. We're not going for the more expensive ones right now. How about silk? Were these really expensive? I think they were. Yeah, they're all pretty expensive here. How about the lead? What do you get for that? That's only science for the... I mean, it's cheap though, so... Yeah, we'll get one of them. Okay, excellent. So just kind of spent that money that we got. Spent it on trade. So if we looked at Constantinople now, you see that they're no longer needing to build the Comets Quarter, but we'll build it anyways. But we'll let the research quarters finish up, since we shouldn't be in a stability issue anymore due to all that trade we just did. So everybody should be much better in stability. Yeah, everybody's looking great now. They'll also have more food available too, so they can grow better. And we should have gotten some production too to kind of speed this up. Yeah, you can see that we sped this up too. It's only 8 turns now. So we spent all that money, got a lot more resources. Look at all these goodies we got here, guys. And a lot of trade partners now. We now have 3 trade partners, so if one of them screws us over, it doesn't like collapse our economy. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next episode, and thanks for watching.